Welcome everybody in our geography session for standard 12th by Deshmukh Shubhada. The chapter 7th, Region and Regional Development. Today in this video we discuss the introduction about this chapter and the types of region. Region may be small or large in size. Geographical area that distinguish itself from other area is called a region. For example, we say the equatorial region, polar region, desert region and etc. Now equatorial area, equatorial region, polar region, they have some specific characteristics. Some climatic conditions are different compared to polar area. Equatorial region is different in a climatic condition than vegetation condition compared to the polar and desert area. That's why the area itself distinguished from other area, and at that time that area is called as a region. Small or large area of land having common features which help us to identify them separately. Such feature like a physical or a natural feature as well as in man-made feature also, like administrative boundaries or political boundaries are there, or linguistic boundaries are also there. So sometimes physical boundaries are there and sometimes political boundaries are also there, or a human feature is responsible for separate that area from other region. In our textbook there is a one chart is there and give some geographical areas there, and the chart is also as an activity you should complete that table. First column there is a geographical areas are there. In second column there is a factors or characteristics of that region, and third which type of area is that you should find out. Is it a political area or physical area? Now in a first column, first point is there Ganga river basin, then Amazon river basin, Mississippi river basin, and fourth Nile river basin. Now common feature or common characteristics, that is the river. Then which type of river is a physical factor or political factor? Yes, river is a totally physical factor. So in the third column physical is there in a type. Now second column, third column and some more columns are there and some areas are there. We discuss about that regions. The Himalayan region, then the Alps, the Western Ghat, the Rockies and the Caucasus. Now Himalaya, Alps, Western Ghat, Rockies as well as Caucasus, these all are the mountainous region. So what is the common characteristics is here? These region are a mountains and hilly region. Now is it a physical or human factor? Yes, it is a totally physical factor, relief feature. We consider the relief feature as a physical factor. So physical region is there. Then third point, that is a Marathwada, Vidarbha, Khandesh, Konkan, Western Maharashtra. Now these are the regions are included in a state Maharashtra. We can observe these different types of part are there. Now common characteristics is there geographical division in Maharashtra with distinct boundaries. There are political boundaries are there. Some districts are included in Marathwada, some are in Vidarbha. So there is a political boundaries are there, and that's why this is the political region because we develop these regions. Then fourth point, the third desert, then the Arabian desert, the Gobi desert, and the Sahara desert. Now common characteristics is this part is belong with the desert area. So these are the major desert in the world. Now desert is a totally physical factor. So it is a physical region. The next point, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, Kerala and Manipur. Now common characteristics related with this region is these all regions are a state in India. Now when states are developed, that is a totally human factor from the political area. That's why it is a known as political region in India. Pune, Bhopal, New York, Manchester, Munich and Shanghai. If you hear, these are the important cities in the world from the different countries. So common characteristics is there. These are the major cities in India and in the other countries in the world. What we can say? We can say these are the common characteristics. These are the major cities. Then due to the city, these are the totally human factor, and that's why political regions in the world. Parbhani, Nagpur, Palghar, Kolhapur, Solapur. These are major district in Maharashtra. So common characteristic is district, and district is a totally political factor. It is a political regions in Maharashtra. Now here is some different point. Bengali speaking belt, Marathi speaking belt, Kannada speaking belt, Urdu speaking belt. Now speaking belt is related with the language. So common characteristic is here language. Bengali, Marathi, Kannadi and Urdu. These are the different language. But with the help of language, these belts are developed. So the common characteristics is language. This is the cultural region in India. So it is also part of political region. We develop our Maharashtra as a state on the basis of Marathi speaking people. Then Gujarat on the basis of Gujarati speaking people region. So it is a part of political or cultural region in India. Then Delhi University campus, Punjab University campus, Mumbai University campus and Vanasthali University campus. The common characteristics is education is here because these universities are almost develop the work of education. Then education is also social factor and social region, or also we can say these are the commonly political or human factor. And some questions are there. While completing the above table, how did you decide the common factor between these areas? We also find out a common factor within that region and region. But how we can find out that factor? First we read that point and then after we observe what is the common factor and what is the similarities, and that similarities help us to identify the region. The next question, how did you differentiate one area from another? we can differentiate one area from another area with the help of features such as a natural feature or physical feature, as well as man-made feature or oblique administrative feature. So political and physical, on the basis of these both feature, we can differentiate one area from another area. Then third question, is the common factor the only basis of a differentiation? No, not only the basis of differentiation, but there is a special characteristics which support and responsible for the regional development. That characteristics is also responsible and helpful to develop that region economically, socially and politically. At that time we use that common factor as a characteristics, and it is useful for the differentiate among them. Then make a list of characteristics which can be the basis of different areas separately. Now there are different characteristics, but most important characteristics we can say physical, then political, cultural, social and economical characteristics. In this way we can use that these characteristics and differentiate that region and separate that region from each other. In this way we can discuss about the region, what is mean by region and how we can distinguish that and identify that region, and how we can say it is a region. There are some characteristics. With the help of that characteristics we can identify and clear that is one of the region, separate region. Okay, in the next video we can discuss about the types of region. Okay, thank you.